Hey everyone, I'm Kara Dixon, and today, Lavoy. Hey everyone, it's Kara Dixon, and today I'm joined with another candidate. Now, can you tell me your name and what you're running for?
I'm Mike Bartley. I'm the Libertarian candidate for House of Delegates in the 94th District. I'm an engineer. I live in a 4-generational household. We have 2 kids, my wife, my mother-in-law, and my grandmother-in-law. We have between 92 and 6 years old in the house. I'm trying to bring liberty and justice to all Virginians, and that's why I'm running for House of Delegates.
All right, and why did you decide to run? I know this is your second time running.
Yeah, well, it's honestly, I can blame my now retired pastor. She kept saying, gotta help the poor, gotta help the poor. And she could sit there and I can't not do something about that. And I see all these things that the government does that hurts the poor. And I want to end that. So you can blame Sally for me being out there the second time.
You said you were third place?
Yeah, I got third place in a 2-way tie. So I got my name on national news in a local race, which is not what you expect going in. Got 675 votes, and I hope to get more than that this time. I was in junior high.
Oh, okay.
And one of my friends in Boy Scouts started doing that and played a couple games at camp with him and got into it and never really got out of it.
Yeah.
Met a wife in college who didn't think this was such a bad idea. She thought she'd never heard of it, and then came play with my friends, and she loved it. And what I like about it is it's a role-playing game where you can pretend to be someone else. Most recently, I've been playing a gnome who is a kind of a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing, and his name is Metro Jekyll after Dr. Jekyll. Saying if you were trying to persuade someone to do something, you would roll a 20-sided dice, you get 13 plus the 4, so you'd say, I have a 17 on my persuasion check.
Okay.
And then the other person might have a check that he's trying to do to go against you. He might have an insight to see that messing with him, and so this character would have a 21 on an insight with that.
So you should also be good at math.
It's not that hard, it's a simple addition.
What is the biggest issue facing the Commonwealth?
Facing the Commonwealth, I believe it's education. Right now we don't have enough competition in education. My family had to move twice when I was a child in order to get the best education, because you're zoned wherever you are, and unless you have enough money to pay for private school, you can't do that. I would open up all of our schools in the entire Commonwealth to open zoning, so you can go to any school in the state.
If you're elected, what do you hope to accomplish?
What I hope to accomplish is removing certificate of public needs. This is a terrible system that literally kills people. In Roanoke, there was an uproar because of a baby that died because they couldn't expand the hospitals because of hospitals' greed. This is one of the worst policies, and neither of my opponents came out against this in the last debate.
All right, and what can residents do themselves to make the Commonwealth a better place?
So that is really the duty of all of us, is to make the Commonwealth a better place. And right now we have a policy where you can get 65% of your money you donate to certain select charities back as a tax credit. But you have to donate at least $500, and not everyone can afford to do that. So one of the things I would like to do is lower that amount to $100. So if you pay $100 in taxes, you can donate $100 and get $65 tax credit so that you can fund the charity of your choice, and that way we can hold the charities accountable to do the most good for the Commonwealth. You kind of have a couple of these, you end up saying, I need this character for this and that character for that.
Is this like an elf?
Can be, kind of whatever you want.
Usually take to play a whole game?
Well, a session is normally 4 to 6 hours, and a whole campaign might be 20 to 30 sessions.
What's your favorite home cooked meal?
My favorite home cooked meal is steak and asparagus on the grill, and it's really key that you cook it really hot. I've got an insulated grill, so I cook it at 650 degrees, 90 seconds on a side.
What did you think you were going to be when you grew up?
I always thought I would be an engineer. I just kind of didn't know exactly what kind of engineer, but I couldn't imagine me doing anything other than that.
If you could go back in history and meet anyone during any time period, who would it be and why?
It would be Jesus Christ. because I think he was the one who made the most good for the world as one person. We always say in engineering, who engineers least engineers the best. I always try and come up with components that have less parts. And so that reflects in my governmental philosophy. You want to have less government so that it can do less bad, inadvertent things while you're trying to do good. Please vote for me on November 5th. I know that some people would say it's wasting a vote to vote for a third-party candidate, but it's not a waste. It's a waste of a vote to vote for someone that you don't believe in.